The Adventures of Mr. Cheeseman and the Honeybees. Hey there, friends! Welcome back to another episode. Today, we're diving into the delightful world of Mr. Cheeseman, a quirky little fellow who lives in a pineapple house. You'll love him. He's a bright yellow cheese with holes, long arms, short legs, and tiny feet. But what's even more amazing about Mr. Cheeseman is his big heart and his personality. He's honest, dependable, compassionate, and always curious about the world around him. Today, he'll show us just how important it is to take care of our environment. So, let's start the day. Mr. Cheeseman wakes up in his cozy pineapple home, the sunlight streaming through the leaves. He stretches those long arms and hops out of bed, ready for his morning routine. What's on the menu today? A steaming cup of hot chocolate. While sipping away, he opens up his daily newspaper. As he flips through the pages, one headline catches his eye. Climate changed, save the bees. The article focuses on how vital bees are for healthy ecosystems and how they help both animals and humans. Mr. Cheeseman can't help but ponder, what can I do to help the bees? After finishing his hot chocolate, Mr. Cheeseman steps outside into his vibrant garden. The colors are breathtaking, with flowers blooming everywhere. He strolls through the garden, chatting with his leafy friends. Hey there, flowers! Are you ready to shine today? He calls. Just then, his buzzing buddies, the honeybees, join him in the garden. Meet Honeybee. This little bee has 2 antennae, big compound eyes, and 6 busy legs. He's dressed in traditional black and yellow stripes, but can also sport some funky metallic colors. Honeybee is buzzing with excitement and is full of personality traits, just like Mr. Cheeseman. Honesty, dependability, and compassion. Together, Mr. Cheeseman, the flowers, and Honeybee gather to discuss how they can help the environment. The plants have a lot to say, too. They debate about growing more flowers to attract even more bees. Just then, Mrs. Sun beams down on them, shining her warm light over the entire garden. Hi, everyone. What's buzzing today? She asks cheerfully. Mrs. Sun begins chatting about how to grow more beautiful flowers and help the bees thrive. Mr. Cheeseman explains with a smile how plants use sunlight to absorb carbon dioxide from the air and release oxygen. Talk about teamwork. This magic moment begins with the help of the bees, who start the important process of pollination. Did you know that when bees transfer pollen from one flower to another, they help produce more fruits and veggies? It's like nature's little helpers at work. As the day goes on, Mr. Cheeseman feels lucky to have such amazing friends. They all get together, working hard, soaking up the sun, and sharing ideas. It's a day filled with laughter, gardening, and making the world a better place. Thanks for being my friends and helping out, Mr. Cheeseman says gratefully. The bees buzz in agreement, excited to do their part in keeping the environment healthy. As the sun begins to set, painting the sky in warm orange and pink hues, Mrs. Sun waves goodbye. See you tomorrow, everyone, she calls out as she dips below the horizon. The flowers gently close up their petals, saying, "Good night, Mr. Cheeseman." It's a sweet moment full of friendship. Mr. Cheeseman waves back, feeling a bit tired but incredibly happy. The honeybees start heading home to their cozy nest, buzzing with satisfaction after a day well spent. That night, as Mr. Cheeseman snuggles into his pineapple house, he reflects on all the fun and teamwork. He smiles, feeling grateful for his friends and the beautiful garden around him. His mind wanders to a faraway magical world where he becomes a pineapple with superpowers. He giggles with an image of himself wearing a cape and flying around the pineapple fields. He thinks to himself, pineapples would be a great addition to his garden. Remember, every little effort counts, he whispers to himself before falling asleep. And hey, that's the point of today's story, friends. Let's all work together to protect our environment and cherish the amazing connections we share with nature. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures with Mr. Cheeseman and his buzzing buddies. And drop a comment below letting us know how you plan to help the environment. See you next time, friends.